Hey YouTube, my name is Gelef, and today I'm playing Chants of Sennaar for the very first time. I don't even know if this is like how you pronounce it. I only know that this game is about translating languages, which sounded really interesting, and this has been on my to play list for a very long time. I brought my trusty notebook and a pencil, so let's get right into it. Let's see, we have the multiple save slots, that's quite nice. I've only checked out the options for just a brief moment, which is all why I'm playing with the controller. There were options for controller and keyboard, and I generally assume that a game that has the option for like a controller is built around that. I might be completely wrong in this game, but we'll figure it out. New game. So we're just waking up like this? Okay. That's a quick intro, I guess. Wait. Did we just rise from that grave? Okay. I can also choose to play with the mouse, but I can also use the left stick to move. Can I use the D-pad? No, I cannot. Okay, I will get used to this. More of a D-pad gamer, but for 3D games it also kind of makes sense to just use the stick. Okay. And by the way, I really like the golden tones in this game. I'm just gonna check back here, you know, just in case there's something hidden. Some games like to do that. We never know, you know? And then, can I press like other buttons? I've seen that there were like some controls for like all the things, but I'm guessing we will be taught in just a moment. This is not like a hidden exit. There are just some stairs, and apparently I could have interacted with them instead of just walking there. Interesting. Interesting choice. Like normally when you have like doors to enter, you don't have like an interact key, but you know, it doesn't hurt. Long stairs. Okay. I mean, from like the intro screen, I'm gonna call it like the main menu, there was like the tower in the background, right? Like as a symbol. Like next to the title, obviously. So I'm guessing this is obviously with like the language translation aspect, kind of inspired by like the Tower of Babel. Not that I know a lot about that, but hey. Also, you know, the blinking kind of implies that we are actually looking at our character, right? Like when we have like the scene transition, you have like the blinking here. Interesting. Interesting choice. But why are we looking at our character? Can we just go through the water? No, you don't let me. Interesting, interesting. Okay. I'm guessing this is like our first lesson. Go close to an item and press the action button to interact with it. Okay. Let's see. Right, this journal will record all the glyphs you discover. Which journal? You open it... Wait, to open it, press the journal button, which is... Okay, now it kind of makes sense. You can also open it by selecting a text directly. Okay. So we have like all the runes here. When you think you have guessed the meaning of a glyph, select it and use the annotation button to make your hypothesis. To exit the journal, just press the cancel button. Okay. For now, I'm just gonna leave here. I'm guessing this is going to be like open and close because there's a lever. What happens if I press that one first? Yeah, that opens it. If I pull it again, it's going to close. Okay, so like the current position is the closing position. Obviously, can I... Wait, there are two of them? Like one, like there are two meanings. Well, like not two meanings, but like two words, obviously. But like both of them end with like another rune. Okay. I wanted to click that one. Notation. Like this kind of makes something like open. So maybe I should have actually played with the keyboard. If I'm gonna type a lot. Open. State, maybe? Wait, it's the wrong key. I'm gonna have to do it like that. I'm gonna call it like state, like lever state. A state. And this one is probably close. I don't know if they're expecting me to like guess the exact word. Close. They're just question marks, okay. There's another button. R? Like they're showing it the open state? Or like open door. That kind of makes more sense actually. Let's call it door. Also, I do like that they have like 2 keys for like, you know, accepting what you have put in and also to just go back. So I'm gonna call it like door. Assuming that their grammar works like our grammar does. So this means open door, close door. Or gate? Maybe gate. Why are they telling me open door? Okay, RT, like the if I'm pressing the right analog stick, it's just hovering over the button up there. Okay. This might just be a game where we don't get a confirmation like ever. Here's something I don't necessarily mind. We can't interact with you. Okay. Maybe it's also lock. I mean, there are like a lot of meanings it could be. Again, there are other games I've played where you're kind of guessing and every once in a while you're getting a hypothesis kind of confirmed. We will see if that's the case here as well. Okay. You can use the hint button to reveal interactions. A pulsating white dot indicates items where something is still to be seen or done. Okay. You're telling me something. Open, open, close. Open, close, open. Interesting. So it kind of just translates what I've written down. There's no question mark in those, but there's a question mark over here. Okay. So it's said to just repeat it. Open, open, close, open, close, open. I'm terrible at remembering stuff. Open, open, close. Open, close, open. No, wait, it's the open, open, close. And it's the other way around. I'm silly. I'm sorry. I was just thinking about it and obviously got it wrong instantly. Because I couldn't remember. Definitely did something. I've also read that this game was like awarded or was like nominated for an award for its music. I'm gonna, you know, up the volume every once in a while. I tend to play while recording at like 2% volume, which is terrible if you actually want to listen to the music. So if I'm ever like doing something weird with my hand, it's just like me changing the volume for myself. Just in case you're wondering. Okay, we are quite sure that this means open and close, which is nice. Open, okay. I use the action button to move each glyph into the slot that you think that matches it. Okay, so we can make our notes basically, and then we can say, okay, this means what it means basically, right? Like we have like some sort of confirmation, but we don't actually have to get the right word. Use the action button to move each slot that matches that, okay. If all glyphs on a double page are correct, they will definitely validate it. Oh, cool. Oh wait, I selected that one. That's open. This is the door, and this is close. And they're all correct. The more glyphs you... First of all, that's the spirit. Fill in the journal's first page, first achievement. We do love achievements. The more glyphs you translate, the better you will understand your interlocutors? Well, isn't that silly that I don't know a word in a game about words? If you haven't figured out the meaning of a glyph yet and don't have enough slots in your journal, keep looking around. Okay? That's nice. I mean, I can infer meaning, but I've never seen that word before. Okay. Is that everywhere we can go currently? Because we technically drained some water. I don't think it has any effect on like down here though. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Let's just continue with the game then. I don't think there's a sprint button or anything, right? This is just... Oh, those are the glyphs. Now the question is, I do know that this game isn't too long. I think it's supposed to be like taking around like 10-ish hours. I'm guessing there are going to be like more glyph pages. Unless they're getting like really complicated. Okay. By the way, if you're ever seeing like a little cut like this one in the video, It's just me taking like a sip or something like that, or maybe like, I don't know, clearing my throat. I like to do that every once in a while. It's kind of useful to have, especially if you're yapping a lot. Anyway, let's just go over there. Just kind of, you know, noting that, just to let you know that this is still mostly uncut otherwise. Like, I'm not gonna, you know, skip a lot of the gameplay. I'm just skipping, you know, whenever I drink something. Okay, we have like multiple aqueducts basically down there. I don't actually know if I have to pay attention to those. There are 6, 7. Like there was one kind of hidden behind the house. I don't know if this is going to be important or not. I'm just gonna, you know, make a mental note and continue onward. Ooh, another NPC. First one. Okay. Multiple glyphs. Like the first one kind of reminds me of a smiley, so it's probably like a greeting. I don't know what this one is. Like a... I mean, technically it also looks kind of like a smiley, but it also looks kind of like a rope between two connection points. Let's start with this one. This probably... I'm just gonna say this one means something like hi, hello, hi. Not sure about the rest though. Okay. Open door. I mean, open door, yeah. Is that like, please? I'm just gonna say, it's either please or don't. Or do? Like as a command? Let's just say please, exactly, please. This is exactly what I wanted to write, game. Thanks, please. Please open door? Okay, let's try. Are you getting mad about that? No. We can actually walk around now. So we're probably doing the right thing here. So it's probably meaning something along the lines of like just asking us. You know, could be a please, could be a do that. Something like that. Open door. Oh. This is about your own action, so like they will do that. I should have checked the note actually. That's not please, this is the new one. Okay. I'm gonna call this I will or something like that. I will. Just like whatever that means, I will do something around those lines. So please, I mean please obviously means like you do that. Please, I will. That obviously doesn't really make sense then. You do, I do, maybe? So we should do it at the same time. Oh, gestures. Okay, we do have a hi here. This one, you know, I'm just gonna say hi. This is I will, so it's probably just talking about yourself. It's like not a combination of words, it's just a singular word. I will and please, sure. That's not it. Or is it? We did not get a confirmation, so whatever I just did is wrong, actually. I mean, that's the greeting, though. Because we had the open door, so it could also just be you open door and I open door. And it's a double page, so... I mean, wait. Did I move that into the wrong slot? This is hi. This is I will. No, it's exactly the way we had it. I mean, I could technically move them around, but it doesn't really make too much sense. Wait, what did I just pick up? I will? I mean, it's definitely not the meaning. Okay, now I'm definitely kind of confused about this. Maybe I'm misinterpreting the gestures, but what else would that one mean? It's not like we can repeat conversations to really check on stuff. We'll probably clarify this later on, because I'm guessing, you know, we will see those words again later on. Please open the door. Okay. So you open the door. Maybe I have to actually write a word that's valid. Like, does that change anything? So if I write you. Obviously, like, I am German, by the way. I don't know if you heard it from the accent, but like my keyboards are actually flipped, like the Z and the Y, which is why I went to the bottom left first. Yeah. Does that make any difference? I will. I'm just gonna leave this as an I. I mean, or else it's just like at the end of a chapter. Maybe something like not it, because it didn't really work, because we just, you know, locked ourselves inside of here, kind of. To be fair, we can close the one later as well. I'm really unsure what they are trying to tell me. I mean, this seems to be like positive in a sense. Yeah, you close door. That makes sense. But like the other two symbols that we just had, I'm just gonna say like a yippee, you did it. I don't know. Probably not. You pass? Which one is that? Oh wait, that one. You. Oh wait, did I take the wrong symbol, because this is the one that I put in here. This is not I, this is you go. Did I just... Oh wait, I didn't confirm that one. Because this is that one. Yeah, I'm just gonna change it to go. I might have missed something with the symbols. Maybe I just clicked the wrong one, which is also why I am struggling right now to put them into the right position. Which one was it? Was it this one instead? Instead of that one? Oh yeah, okay. Greetings, Yumi. Okay, I get why I got that wrong. Okay. At least it makes sense. I just clicked the wrong symbol, apparently. This probably means go, then. Okay. That's a lot better. I have to really pay attention to stuff and things, I guess. Okay. You... Me... Help? Or you then me? Maybe then. Right, like... let's just put it in then. Because it kind of makes sense that we have to go first. And then we can help them out. But that doesn't actually help. Right, we can go over here, but then what? I mean, you can flip that lever. Oh, yeah, I see how to solve this puzzle though. Kind of. Because, like, we can close all of those gates. And as long as we're not swimming in a second, we're on the other side. Okay, we probably still have to open the other gate, yeah. Obviously, the water's not just gonna evaporate instantly. Let's get you flowing again. Nice. I like that they're giving us like some simple puzzle mechanics here in addition to solving the language. Like a little bit of variety here. But I'm not sure what the symbol means then. Because like something about you and me. Maybe it's just you help me. Or you come to me, something like that. Now we are connected. We can finally talk like face to face. You know, we definitely have a face down there, right? Clearly. And now, let's chat. Goodbye. So just a greeting in general. Okay. Makes sense that you can use it like for hello and goodbye. Okay, we have like a die. Oh! Those are the ones that let us replay the stuff because we've seen them down there. I didn't see that we could interact with them. We can though. You open the door. Me go? Yeah. Then you went, but there was like another... You closed the door. You go. There was like another one, right? Also, I probably have to... Okay, how do I get over there though? I could flip that lever again. That's probably not quite it. It still means that we are not 100% sure about this one. Why can't we re-listen to the conversation? Is it because we don't know the symbol yet, what it meant? Because like those dice... Like they definitely look like D20s, right? This is like why I'm calling them dice. They definitely appeared after we were done with the conversation, right? We can probably replay them now as well, right? I'll open the door. Yeah, you sure did. I feel like we didn't get another page though, so it doesn't actually matter right now. Here you go. I'm just gonna say, okay, this is like something of like an ordering kind of word, right? And the then kind of made sense. But does it though? Like originally I thought it would be like something where we switch back and forth, like who is pulling the lever and who isn't. So maybe it isn't. Maybe it just means something like help. You help me? Gonna no, put it down. Just in case I wanna switch it later on. Okay, we have a relief of a sun. Yeah, there's a lot of symbols on there. Three of them. They are new. Neat, but we didn't get like a new page for now. I mean, the game mentions something about getting new pages every once in a while. I'm guessing whenever we have all the... like all the sigils that are on one of those pages. Okay. More of those. A pyramid. This looks like somebody failing at snake. That's a trumpet? Or like a... Is that a trumpet? No, like the trumpet is like the long one. What's just like a saxophone? Kind of. And a rainbow above the horizon. How lovely. Oh. Oh, this is the other one. Okay. I'm guessing this means sun then. Let's put that one in. I am going to get used to the controls at some point. Today is not the day, but at some point, you know. That's the sun. Sun. Worship. People. Maybe. And you. I want to interact with you. Let's look at you. Those symbols again. This still seems like, yeah, the same symbol here. The L's. And this is the L with a pyramid. But doubly so. Would be something you can repeat at least. Ooh, there are like a lot of text we can find. Something, something, because that one gets repeated a lot. I'm guessing some of them, like, they are related to the sun. So maybe shiny, shiny, bright sun, or bright, bright, shiny sun. I'm just throwing things out of there. Closed door. Guards, maybe? I'm gonna not put in a lot of stuff for now. I wanna see what I can... Wait, why did you... Huh? There was like an animation there of me, you know, writing something down. Oh wait, that's the new page. Oh. Oh, okay. I'm gonna say this is the sun. I'm quite sure about that. I am quite sure that those are guards. And those are like the worshippers. But I don't know what the first one is. Did we see one of those guys? I would have that. I don't actually know where we would have seen those. Big question mark at least. You're praying to the sun? Sun praying people, so those are like just like regular people, those elves. I'm still gonna say that. I'm not really even sure what like the person on the left is supposed to represent. Because like we have the worshippers that have like the thing, the head crown thingy. We definitely have the guards with the weapon. But the one on top, it's like... You know, we don't see a face. We have like trees kind of growing out of them. And also like the way the shading works. It kind of looks like a mob almost, right? Like you have the... I know you can't really see everything, but like if I point at like the guy... I should probably move the camera around, but I'm too lazy, so let's not do that. Right, there's like the way the lane works out. It kind of looks like teeth. But either way, I'm going to think about this in the next episode, so stay tuned.